Look at those floaties, huh? You can even recognize some of the bugs and stuff. Nice. Morning, this is Lady Who Ate. This is Lady Who Ate. It's Mary Jo, the Trail Angel. They're cooking breakfast right now. And we're getting hash browns and sausage and gravy. That'll be breakfast to fuel us for the big, long climb coming up. Do you think I could carry this on trail? Like a lemon lime water infuser for the flavor? Think that would work? I think I could get this in my side pocket. Here's breakfast. We got coffee, sausage and biscuits, hash browns, and some soft cooked eggs. Super nice. I'm at the Picket Post Trailhead with the Trail Angel MJ. And then, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, thanks. How about you?
I'm doing great.
You're very welcome.
We appreciate everything you do, and the breakfast was awesome.
Yeah,
so,
thanks. I enjoy cooking.
You do?
Yes,
it's good.
I do. Yeah.
We enjoy eating.
Yes.
Hiker.
Yep. Good.
So, and look at the background. There's Picket Post Mountain.
Yeah.
That's amazing. But it's enough. Start of another day. So we'll get going. It's day 20, I think. This is the Picket Post Trailhead, and there's Picket Post Mountain there. Pretty daunting, even from Superior. That thing looks gigantic, and we're relatively far. It's a pretty cool trailhead. It's super busy. Nice signs. There's a pit toilet here, and huge parking lot. There's always a bunch of cars here. It's Monday right now. There's still a lot of cars, and if we pan far enough, we see our Trail Angel leaving. Looking at the map, we are there. We're gonna go a little bit across the street and then start working our way up Revis Trail and up to Rogers Trough Trailhead. It's weird, some parts of this parking lot there is service and some parts there is not. It's 9:45, so the goal for today, it's a late start, is no mileage goal. Today it's all about time. I'm gonna just hike till about 6 o'clock and then look for a campsite. So that's pretty much it. We have a water source in about 9 miles. From there, we'll figure out what the next water source. I think it's in a little under 20. But yeah, so hike till 6. It's kind of weird hiking with no clear exact mileage at all. Where's the trail? Oh, there's so many horses here. So off the parking lot, here's the trail, and day 20 begins. Here we come to the tunnel. Oh, it's a real short tunnel, but I think it's 2 tunnels because there's a left lane and right lane. This is Ron, 800 Smiles.
Hi guys.
He's my bunk mate for the night.
Yeah, neither one of us snored either. That was impressive.
You snored quite a bit. Always interesting to see a little patch of green with a nice big old tree and shade right here. Both sides, pretty nice. This is not what you think of Arizona. But a few feet away, there are the choias again. It's funny how some spots just turn really green. It feels so good when you've had a really solid breakfast and you just have all that energy in you. Maybe a little coffee as well. And you're just hiking and you just feel so good. And this trail so far, it's like a really modest grade up, really modest. I can tell we're going up. Oh, as soon as I pull out the camera, we go down, but it's been just walking, but we're still climbing a little bit. And it's ideal because you can maintain a good speed when it's just a modest grade. Hope it stays like that, but probably not. But it's been awesome so far. And I guess the next set of mountains is the Superstition Mountains. I just happened to stop here for a tiny little shadow break, but check this out. There's a cholla bundle just stuck in this Palo Verde tree. How in the world did I get there? The nearest cholla is probably like 20 feet back. It's the only one, just one up there. I wonder if it got stuck on something or someone and they just dragged it up there, but it's so crazy. So thorny in just every direction. I've been seeing these purple flowers here and there recently. I don't know what exactly they are. They really haven't opened all the way, but there's more and more wildflowers coming up. Off to the sides there's a few, so maybe in a week or so it's gonna be awesome out here. I guess there's supposed to be some rain coming Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know if it's definitely gonna hit this area, but even a little bit, I wonder if it's gonna just kick the plant life into gear and just start blooming. Like in this area, it looks like most of the prickly pears don't even have fruits or flowers, so they may flower. I think their flowers are beautiful. I just haven't seen one on this trail yet, but it might be quite wonderful. People coming up besides the scorching sun. Here is a particularly beautiful cholla with just stunning red flowers at the ends. There aren't a lot of them, but wow, they are so red. Get down here. This one's a little not as red, but wow, another one. We suddenly hit this super sandy sand. It's really soft and puffy. What's awesome is when the wind comes up from behind you, each puff your footstep makes goes up in your face because it blows it forward. This is super soft. It's a little slow going. There's a lot of horse tracks here. I haven't seen a single horse on trail yet. I'm expecting today we'll see one. Just because the picket post, there were so many horse trailers out there. It's funny, some people may think that the trail is relatively soft because that's what I film a lot, just because it's easier to walk as you film, but it's a lot like this. Just big rocks everywhere. It's tough to go, I think, distracted filming as you go, just because you gotta constantly think of where to put your feet to get up these rocks without twisting your ankle or slipping. It's just a lot of dirt, and then here comes some big rocks, and then up. Look at this super abundant wildlife here, or plant life. It's just so green, and everything is just growing and plump. It's so healthy. It's pretty insane. There's grass all around the floor. It's a marvel. Really nice trail here. The mountains have turned to this darker brown color. Oh, look at all the teddy bear toys. These are tall. It's just amazing seeing so much grass. And it's all mixed in with cacti. Gigantic saguaros. So it's noon now, and I've only gone 5.7 miles. That's not bad for like it was a 9:45 start. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Although it's overall for today not that good. So I'm gonna get to the water source in a couple miles, take a break, and then just a shorter break, and keep going. I hope to at least get 16 today. That's the goal. I mean, 18 would be beautiful, but 16 is my ultimate goal. We'll see. There's shade right here. Some nice green tree. That's as good a shade as you can get. Well, except for the saguaros, but you gotta get lucky. It's a big one. Look at this amazing landscape of green. That's pretty amazing, right? And we have these little bushes with the thicker leaves everywhere. Saguaros everywhere, like an incredible density of them with crazy arms too, real tall ones. And all these other green bushes, more grass. Every once in a while you just hit these areas. It's amazing. Wow. Holy cow. There's some tall ones. We got some teddy bear choyas too. We got all kinds of stuff. It's a wonderland. Oh my gosh, look at all these. Alright, here comes the dirt road. This is where we take to go to the concrete water trough. It's a little bit down the road, but next water source is 4 miles. And I'm down to a little over a liter. I can make it, but that's also hiking 12 miles without a break. So I'm just gonna head down, filter and eat, and drink a lot of water. Oh yeah. Rough dirt road. It's amazing they call these things a dirt road. Look at the big boulders right in the middle. Oof. Let's go windmill and everything, but it's not spinning at all. I think it's stuck. But off to the right, there's a concrete trough. Let's see. It appears to be like a picnic area off on the right in the shade too. Maybe I'll sit there to eat. Moment of truth. Supposedly it's good. Log here because I can't see over. Whoa. Oh yeah, it's nice. It's a little low. I wonder if there's a tap somewhere. I can't reach in this water at all. It's way too far. So I found this other trough over on this side. Down below, there's a little lower one. It's filled with water, but it's got a lot of floaties and algae in it. But it's the only one I can get water out of. The other one is just way too low. So I think this is the source to be for today. I'll make another great backflush video. The water here was actually pretty good. The backflush I thought was gonna come clean, and it came out clean. So not bad. Now we're gonna head back to the trail, hike about 3.3 more miles for another water source, I know, but it's 800 feet of gain, and it's after that we have over 2,000 feet of gain. So we're gonna fill up there, and supposedly some creeks once we finish the climb. I'm not sure where I'm gonna camp. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to the creeks or not. So I'm gonna get, it's 6 miles, I don't know, a bunch of water to last 6 miles and a dry camp. But big climb of the day, and the best news of all is some clouds came out. I've actually been resting at this table. It's pretty sweet, and there's a tree here with shade. Not a lot of leaves, but pretty nice. And yeah, some clouds are out there. It's wispy, but it's better than full-on sun. So I think this climb is gonna be fun. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. No wonder why the mountain bike people kept stopping for me. They're supposed to yield to hikers, and hikers yield to, everyone yields to horses. Girls on horses. Everyone yields to girls on horses. We're at the Revis trailhead, and we're gonna be on the Revis trail going up for quite a bit here. And there's a register, so let's sign. I just signed a register, and I see this. Water jugs, I don't know if there are any, but why is there a fire ring right here? What is with people that they have to have fires all the time? Right here. Like, what? It's not even a campsite, it's part of the trail. So weird. This is right after the trailhead. It's actually not bad. I see flowing water. Down there it's really green, but along the trail, like up there, if you had a scoop, you definitely could filter this if you had to. And we're gonna go up, and we're actually gonna get water at the same creek, just higher up. Interesting little area. There's like a huge wall of rocks around this compound, and it's relatively flat. There's good campsites. Very odd. Old rusty metal. Very odd. And there's the trail where we came. Just kind of knocked through the walls there. Here we are at Mud Spring, right off the trail on the right. I almost walked by it. But this is one water source. It's very floaty. I don't think I've seen one as floaty. There's a lot of stuff in there. It looks like mostly leaves though. A little better than bugs. On the left, there's a little ammo can. Question is now, do I filter here or head up to the Revis one? It's not far. It's supposed to be better, so I think I might go there. This Revis Creek is down there somewhere. A little hard to get to. I think the tank is our best shot, so I'm gonna have to go back. Not too far, but a little backtracking and then filter that. Before I start filtering water, I just wanted to see how wet my back is. Like, my back is soaked. Does it look wet? Feels like I could probably squeeze out water. Look at those floaties, huh? You can even recognize some of the bugs and stuff. Nice. Now I've been practicing on this technique to scoop water when you have a lot of floaties. I found if you just scoop, of course you get a whole bunch. Problem is there's also things inside water. But if you have a lot of floaties, what you do is you submerge, and then as you lift, the top part kind of flows out. I recorded it in slow motion as well, but here it is in quick motion. Notice all the floaties? And it's not too bad. I mean, there's a couple of little things, but the key is instead of just doing this, where you collect a lot of floaties, because if you go like this, yeah, you're gonna collect it all. You wanna overflow it, so when it fills too much, the top part actually shoots out. Like that. And it's actually worked out really well for me all the time, so I'm gonna put it into motion. Here goes. Couple floaties in here, really. It's actually not too bad. Couple, but the water overall is very clear. I think that scooping method really works. Alright, let's backflush this guy after 4 liters and see what happens. A little creamy. Oh yeah, there's definitely color there. There it goes. It's dirtier than I thought it was going to be. It was alright. Okay, I just filtered all that water. My plan is over the next 4 miles we're going up. We're going over 2,400 feet over 4 miles. So 600 feet per mile. It's not super steep, but it's steep. I'd like to do at least 4, maybe 5 more miles. It's 4 to the top and then a little further. If I could do 5, that'll be 17 for today. So that'll be pretty good. I still need 45 to get to Roosevelt. So 17, I need 28. So I got to make up 28. So if I do like 21, 22, I could do 6 the next day. Get into Roosevelt, get my resupply, and get out. So I'm going to go for it. It's a little late. It's 4 o'clock and the 4-mile climb is probably going to take me at least 3 hours, so maybe 7 o'clock after the top because it's a lot of vertical. I mean, it'd be awesome if it only took me 2 hours, but I'm being realistic here. I do have enough water to dry camp, and then the next water source is only like 2 or 3 miles away from where I'll be. So let's do it. Let's get out of here and then get those miles. It's gonna be a tough one. 600 feet per mile for 4 miles. Let's see how it goes. Looks like the creek is running a little further up. Pretty decently, actually. The water quality doesn't look good though. Yeah, look at that. Not bad. Not too bad. It's really shallow though. And the pool where it's falling in, I guess you can collect it right where it's pouring down. I don't know. Hot spring wasn't too bad. This trail is rough. It's not even just up, lots of downs, rocky places like this. We cross washes just over and over. A lot of times you have to just look for cairns to know where to go because the trail is so rough. It's kind of hard to make it out. Okay, here's a little climb here. The sun is going behind a hill. I'm guessing about 30 minutes of direct sunlight and we'll be in the shade, but it's quite early. It's only 5 o'clock. I'm scared to look at my phone to see how far we are because I don't think we're even a mile. I think we're making good time though, at least I feel like it. Look how rough it is. I know a lot of times I show the trail and when it looks kind of nice, but some parts are kind of confusing and very rough. I feel like everyone should see the rough spots. Oh, there's thorny plants on both sides. Oh God. Okay. It looks like there's actually a trail along the creek there. You can make it out. But here on the left, there's also a trail. I gotta try to figure out which one's which. This one's rough, but it looks like a trail. Yep, I was off the wrong side. I see a huge cairn in front of us. To the right there, not the big old rock. But yeah, it's tough going. I don't know how much altitude we've gained already, but it's been so many up and downs. I feel like we haven't gained anything at all. We're still hiking up after that wash. It's all climb, but we suddenly hit this flatter area just surrounded by these trees. Yeah, from the descriptions, I think they're mesquite. I am not sure, I'm just kind of guessing, but they all look the same. It's just the same kind of trees surrounding this whole area. It's so odd when it's just like all of a sudden they're everywhere. Is it just me, but when I think of mesquite, I just think of ribs, brisket, pulled pork. Mesquite. Yeah. Look at this, everybody. I just hit a switchback and oh my gosh. I can't exactly tell which one's Picket Mountain though. I think it's the one on the just to the right of middle. There's a bunch of mountains on the left, but there's a little town there. I don't know. Maybe Picket Mountain is there on the left there because it's that way from town. I don't know. I don't even know what town it is. It's just beautiful with that setting sun, cool breeze hitting my face. To think just a second earlier, I was like, I want ribs, beef, pork, I don't care, just some Texas style ribs. Yeah, but this'll compensate until I get that. And the clouds look so beautiful. It's worth it all. It's amazing. It's such an overcast day right now, but there's still sunlight sneaking through. Any second that's all gonna be gone. This is where the sun's at. Particularly cloudy. I mean, there's some blue, but it's amazing there's so much sun on the other side. Every time I get out in the open, I just want to film because it could be the last few seconds of the sun. It's just so beautiful. So beautiful. Man. And I'm almost to the top. That's also beautiful. There's the gate. I'm so happy. It was quite a climb. Quite a climb. And first campsite after the saddle. But what an afternoon. Thank goodness the sun went behind the hill for a majority of the steep climb, but whew. That's a toughie. Oh my gosh, look at that sunset. Look at those mountains back there. I was just gonna talk about other stuff, but here, let's give you a better view. Oh my gosh. We got over the saddle and we got to see the sun one last time. All day I hated you, sun, but you're beautiful now. And it's actually kind of cold, so I kind of want you back. Oh man. And look at those like smoky mountains, islands in the sky type situation down below the sun. I love it. It's everywhere. Look at those little jagged peaks all around. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. So as I was gonna say, I'll let you watch the sunset as I talk. My shirt is soaking wet in the back. It's actually quite cool right now. I'm actually starting to get cold. I do have another shirt I could change into when I get to camp. Generally, I mean, it's often I get to camp with the wet shirt, but usually while I set stuff up, my body heat dries it all off. And I'm usually completely dry before going to bed, shorts and all. But today, I don't know. I'm gonna have to really find camp here and then set up as quickly as I can. I might have to change my shirt because it's already kind of cold enough that I'm gonna have a problem drying it out. I don't think it's dangerous or anything, but you know, it gets cold pretty quickly up here sometimes, and we are like 3,000 feet higher than we were. It's about 12 degrees difference in the low. Yeah, we'll see, but I'll be all right. We're on the Rogers Trough Road, and I didn't realize it, but it's actually on a ridge. I was thinking that if I had to, I could go to the Rogers Trough Trail and maybe even camp out there somewhere, like in a parking lot, somewhere if I could find something protected by the wind. But this road is right on a ridge. Gosh, it's such a beautiful, if I drove here at this time of night, I'd be so happy. It's just gonna get dark and pretty quickly here. I'd be so happy. Probably pull over, and it's too late for a time lapse. Oh my gosh. Look over here on the left. Look at those little mountains here and there just sprouting out of the ground. Probably all super old volcanoes. It's amazing. Amazing. God, look at the colors. Oh my gosh. I found a couple of okay spots behind me, but it was just way too windy there. So I'm gonna keep going down. Car camping would have been great there with the views, but not tent camping. It is so dark on the camera, but right on the side, it's like a cleared area. It looks like people have camped here, and there looks like level areas, and it's protected from the wind from all these trees, and I don't see thorny bushes everywhere. Although this doesn't look like a camp spot because there's something in the middle. Oh, it's just a rock. Oh my God, this is it. I found home. It's just before 7 o'clock. I'm so happy though to find something that's useful, to find some place I can just lay down. And it's protected. Okay, let's get to work. Here's my tent. I moved it a little bit. This site's a lot more level, but it's still protected from the wind. There's little bugs floating around because we're high up in altitude now. I'm gonna turn off my headlamp and jump inside and eat, and believe it or not, my back is mostly dry. Mostly dry. If I took off this fanny pack, it would have been all right. But it's a pretty nice campsite right next to this tree. I didn't check above for widowmakers, but there are none. There's nothing up there. We're perfectly safe. I think all the people that camp here, they drive in, they probably just tore down everything that looked dead to burn anyway. So there's like burnt wood off the side. All right, let's go inside, settle in. Hey, yeah, I'm sitting on my sleeping pad and I have my sleeping bag or quilt over me. Super nice. The wind is not here. It's very well protected. I'm so lucky I found this campsite. I saw some others before it, but they were just too windy where they were. So happy. I ate dinner. I'm all ready to go. Just wanted to give you a recap of today. Actually, we left MJ's today, and she was a great trail angel. It's like She did everything. She cooked us dinner. We had tilapia, salad, potatoes, and then this morning we had biscuits and gravy, homemade biscuits with homemade gravy. Like I saw her make it from scratch. I only had a little bit of gravy because there was a lot of milk in it, but the gravy was delicious. Whatever she was putting in it, and then we had some fried eggs and hash browns, and it was just pretty awesome. And she made guacamole yesterday for us, and I had chips. I ate so much of it. She normally asks for $20 for donations. She also bought me some spam packets when she was at Walmart. So I actually gave her 40. And then like laying here, I was like, should I have given her a little bit more? Because she did so much and I ate a lot of guacamole. I love guacamole. And then I ate a lot of chips even without the guac. But overall, it's been interesting day. I mean, 4 or 8 miles. That's not bad. This climb was pretty tough. But now's a big push to Roosevelt. I'm going to try to do 22 tomorrow and then maybe get 8 miles into Roosevelt so I can get in there, get my resupply box, my shoes, my new fuel canister, and then just bolt. Get rid of all the trash and take off, and then try to get to Payson by Friday. That's my goal. The person who gave me a ride to Superior, thanks Johnny, by the way, and thanks Hippie Chick. Mountain Dew is delicious. He told me that Payson is probably a better place to zero than Pine as far as like affordable housing and closeness of places to eat and stuff like that. So I think I will zero at Payson. I think it's like mile 384, little before my per 200 mile thing I was originally going to do. But I think that's okay. And if it's a better place to zero than Pine, I think I'll take it. And then I could just work on more videos. I'm actually pretty caught up, so I don't know. I think I'll have to clean some of my gear, really. But that's it. And we're almost at the halfway point. Can you believe it? And coming over here, there was a high point. I had service, and I managed to get some messages real quickly. But I couldn't get the emails downloaded. It just wouldn't sync enough. But thank you to everybody who has sent their support. It's astonishing to me, like how someone could help someone out. I'm just hiking. I'm just kind of enjoying it myself. I don't know. I mean, thank you. I appreciate it so much. It means a lot to me, and it will definitely go to good use. For now, though, everybody, you have a good night. I am going to eat a little bit more, brush my teeth, and then actually get to bed early. I am trying to have a big day tomorrow, and there's some up and downs. So closer to Roosevelt we get tomorrow, the less we have to do the day after. And there's a big climb after Roosevelt, so I want to take it easy that day. So you all have a good night. Bye.